Hey guys, it's me, Kathy, and I wanted to talk with you guys today on how we transitioned Kennedy from public schools to homeschools. Right now, especially right now, I'm receiving a lot of questions on how we took her from a public school student to a homeschool student. So I thought I would make one big video to share the honestly simple process that it took for us to make her a homeschool student. So stay tuned. All right, so just a little bit of backstory. Kennedy is currently 7 years old. She attended K3, K4, pre-K, and kindergarten in a public school, private school, public school setting. And then for first grade, we transitioned her to homeschooling. So last year was our first full school year of doing homeschool. And the process honestly was super simple. We are in Florida, so what I'm telling you is the steps that I took in the state of Florida. I'm sure most states are pretty similar, but at least this kind of gives you some kind of ground information to start thinking about. So like I said, she was already enrolled in public school. What we did first was we submitted a letter of intent to our county superintendent, school superintendent. And basically your letter of intent, it does not need to be a lot of information. All you need to do is state that this is your letter of intent to homeschool your child. You're going to add your child's name, their date of birth, and their address. You do not need to add anything about what type of curriculum you're going to do, nothing. All you need to do is state that you plan to homeschool your child, their name, the date of birth, and the address. You could also add the effective date if you wanted to, but honestly, once that paperwork has been filed, that's your date. So you're good. So send that to your school board superintendent, and that's it. They will reply back with a letter that they have received it and that it's on file. And it will also give you the date that you will have to do an evaluation. As a homeschool student, you are required to have an annual evaluation. And this is done by a licensed teacher. And basically they just look over your work just to see that your child has progressed over the years. Basically that you're doing something, that you're just not sitting at home letting your kid play Roblox all day. But that's really simple, but I'll do a separate video on evaluations if you guys are interested in that. But basically your letter of intent, once you submit that, it's on record, you're good to go. So what we did, once I sent my letter of intent to my school board superintendent, I then went to her school and I withdrew her from school. And I just told on the letter while we're withdrawing, she's withdrawing to be a homeschool student, and that's it. I didn't have to do anything else. And from that point on, she was a homeschool student and ready to start. I personally decided to start when the school year starts. So I did this over the summer is when I did it. And then I set my own personal start date of August so that she can start back to school when all of her friends and stuff will be going back to school. But that's it, guys. It's super simple. It's not a hard process at all to have your kid go into to be a homeschool student. So that's it. The process is super simple, guys. All you have to do is file a letter of intent with your school board and withdraw your child from school. If they're entering kindergarten and they have not been in a previous school, you don't have to worry about withdrawing. All you have to do is submit your letter of intent with the school board and you're all set to start. So please let me know any questions that you have about homeschooling, curriculum, again, your annual evaluation, all that information. I will make more videos if you guys are interested. But this is the question that I received the most, is how do I go from public school or private school to homeschooling? So thank you so much for watching, guys. I will talk with you guys later.